भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening, I am Sahil and you are watching Bharati News. Let's have a look at the biggest news of the day. Here is the national news first. 11 MLAs, including 6 Himachal Pradesh Congress rebels, arrived in BJP-ruled Uttarakhand on Saturday, signaling that the infighting in the party is far from over. A bus with Haryana's number plate arrived in Rishikesh Taj Hotel on Saturday morning. 11 MLAs, including 6 rebels and 3 independent MLAs, disembarked from the heavily guarded bus. The development comes 2 days after Chief Minister Sukhinder Singh Sukhu visited Delhi after being summoned by the Congress top brass. According to the reports, he went to the national capital to present a report on the political situation and hold discussions on Lok Sabha election. Asked if he would take the 6 rebels back, Sukhu said on Thursday, if one realizes one's fault, then that person deserves another chance. NCB Deputy Director General Operations Gyaneshwar Singh confirmed Sadiq's arrest. He is the kingpin of the India, Australia, New Zealand drug trafficking network, which we were probing. We will share details in the afternoon, Singh said on Saturday. NCB officials said Sadiq is a prominent movie producer who has produced or co-produced at least 4 movies. His 5th movie is set for release later this month. Launching development project worth Rs 55,600 crores for various northeastern states in a massive public program in Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar on Saturday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised the BJP's electoral pitch in the region by declaring Modi does not do work by counting on the numbers of parliament seats from a place. During the event in Itanagar, PM Modi launched the central government's new flagship project for the northeast, the Uttar Purv Transformative Industrialization Scheme 2024, which is called Unnati 2024, which has a financial outlay of Rs 10,037 crore over 10 years, which was approved by the Union Cabinet earlier this week. Launching the scheme, Modi said that the expansion of industries will now be the major focus area of the NDA government in the northeastern region. Now let's have a look at the international news. Footage of the killing of pro-Khalistan figure Hardeep Singh Nijjar has been made public for the first time as it aired in a television news program on Friday. The video, taken from a surveillance camera providing a view of the parking lot of the Guru Nanak Sikh Gurdwara Sahib on the evening of June 18 last year, shows a white sedan blocking the path of the Dodge Ram pickup truck driven by Nijjar. As that happened, 2 persons believed to be Nijjar's killer can be seen running towards the vehicle before they escaped in a waiting Toyota Camry. The video was aired by the government-funded outlet CBC News. The UN Human Rights Office says in a report published on Friday that the establishment and expansion of Israeli settlements in the West Bank and the East Jerusalem amount to a war crime. The report covers the 1-year period from November 1, 2022 to October 31, 2023. When it says roughly 24,300 housing units in existing settlements in West Bank were advanced, the higher number in a year since monitoring began in 2017. It deplored an increase in the building of new settlement homes in recent months. Now presenting the business news of the day. The Adani Group will make big investments in the defense sector in the next 10 years in accordance with Centre's push for self-reliance in defense manufacturing. Adani Defense and Aerospace Chief Executive Ashish Rajvanshi said that everyone in the company will have to work together to realize the desired goal. Adani said that India has been dependent on defense import for a long time. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emphasized on self-reliant India. India is currently the 5th largest economy in the world. The situation has changed in the last 5 years. The Indian Banks Association and bank employee unions reached a consensus on Friday, finalizing on annual wage hike of 17%. Additionally, an agreement was reached to recognize all Saturdays as holidays, subject to government notification. This decision will lead to an estimated additional annual expenditure of around 8,284 crore for public sector banks. The wage increase effective from November 2022 is expected to benefit approximately 8 lakh bank employees. Let's glance over the top sports news of the day. Team India registered dominant innings and 64-run win over England in the 5th and final test in Dharamshala, taking the series to 4-1. Ravichandran Ashwin, taking part in his 100th test, was the star of the 3rd and final day of the game as he picked a record-breaking 36th 5-wicket haul, helping the host bowl out for 195. Ashwin also ended as the highest wicket taker in the series despite a slow start. The Canterbury Crusaders were stunned 2010 by Fijian Drua on Saturday to equal their worst start to a Super Rugby season, while the Wellington Hurricanes remained unbeaten with a win over the Auckland Blues. The seven-time defending champion Crusaders fell away in the second half in Lautoka to make it 3 losses in 3 games under new head coach Rob Penny. Christchurch-based side have lost their 3 opening matches was the competition's inaugural season back in 1996. Captain Scott Barrett said that the humid conditions in the Fiji played a part in their error-ridden display, having led 10-0 at the 20-minute mark before the Drua took control. That was all for today. For future news and updates, subscribe to Bharati News. Thanks for watching.